Okay, this is Mr. Gibson. I'm going to show you guys how you can calculate the volume of pyramids, okay? It's kind of like a combination of how to calculate the volume of a prism and a cone, okay? So a pyramid has a base like a prism that is just some sort of shape that's not a circle. But instead of attaching to the same shape, all of it converges to one point, okay? So this would be a rectangular prism right there, okay? So a lot like a prism, we're going to take the area of the base of whatever the base of this figure is, okay? And then like a cone, because we're collapsing in from three directions, you take the height and divide it by 3, okay? So you end up having to divide this by 3. So let's see a couple of examples. All right, so there's a rectangular base. It all goes to a point. There's a prism. If you guys notice right here, this is the height we're talking about. It goes from the middle of the base all the way up to this point, okay? So volume is area of the base times the height divided by 3, okay? The base is a rectangle, so it's length times width times h over 3. Look up here, we got the width of 5, the length of 4, and our height is 6. Okay, so let's just plug this stuff in. We've got length of 4 times 5 times 6 over 3. That's 4 times 5 times 2. And 4 times 5 is 20, times 2 is 40. And if we remember, okay, we have meters. It's being measured in 3 directions for the volume, so it's meters cubed, okay? So that is a rectangular base, all right? So let's go to one that's a little bit harder. We have this right here. This is a pentagonal base. It is still a pyramid because, as you can tell, it starts with this pentagonal base, but everything converges to one point up there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 sides to it, so it's a pentagon. Okay, and the volume formula is still the same. Area of the base times the height divided by 3. Okay, again, it's this middle height from the middle part of this, the middle point or the center point of this figure of the base all the way to the top there, the point that everything converges to. Now, a pentagon has a formula of 5 halves times the side times what's called the apophthegm. This length right here from the side to the center of the base is called the apophthegm, okay? And that's, of course, times h3, okay? So let's go ahead and label this. So this is from the center to the side, so that 4.1 is the apophthegm, so that's A. 6 is the length of all these sides, so that's S. And then, of course, from the center up to the point that everything converges to is the height. So all we got to do now is just plug some stuff in. So 5 halves times 4.1. Well, let me flip that around. I can put 4.1 in first, but in this formula I have S. So let's go times 6, because that's what S is, times 4.1 times 10 over 3. So that is some math I don't really want to do in my head. So let's use a calculator. And in fact, let's use this calculator, this Desmos calculator that you can get on the internet, on the computer, or as an app on your phone for free. So if I want to put this into Desmos, I put 5 divided by 2 for 5 halves. Okay, and then times 6 times 4.1. Okay, and times 10 divided by 3, okay? And that's 205. So the volume is 205. Again, we're measuring it in 3 directions. The units is yards, so we get yards cubed as our units. Always going to have a cube for the volume. Alright, so that's how you guys find the volume of a pyramid. You guys can look at the notes on the next page, and you can also, you also need to do the assignment that's attached to this lesson. Thanks.